Okay, let's get started. My name's Alyssa. I know a lot of you. Is it anyone's first time doing Kundalini yoga? Okay, welcome. You'll do great. Just go with it. Today's class I've titled Connecting the Subtle and Physical Energies for Self-Fulfillment. So we're going to be working with the prana, or air pathways, the vayus of the body, and physical movement to get things flowing well. And then we'll be doing a prosperity, success, fulfillment meditation at the end of class. So to start, we'll tune in, rub the palms together, and let the eyes close, or look at a spot on the floor in front of you. Press your palms together firmly. Try to create a straight line from the wrists to the elbows. The mantra is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll chant this 3 times. Even just hearing is beneficial to the body, mind, and heart. Exhale out all the breath. Inhale, prepare. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath. Focus at the space between the eyebrows. Press the palms firmly together. Slowly exhale. Join me for the protection mantra if you know it. If not, you'll catch on in a few classes. Inhale, prepare. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. We'll all inhale together. Hold the breath. Feel the energy rise from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Slowly exhale through the nose. Allow the hands to rest down on the knees. You may choose to keep your eyes closed and start to lower the chin towards the chest and lift the chin up towards the ceiling. If it's okay on the cervical spine, the neck, take some neck circles instead. But if you have any neck issues, just move slowly. Warming up even the smallest parts of our body before class today. And now pause in the center. If you were lowering and lifting, start to look to the left, look to the right. And if you were taking circles, circle it up the other direction. Let the breath be natural, calm and smooth through the nose if you're able. And now pause in the center. You might look up here if you need to, and then close your eyes again. Sufi grind. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep moving this way. You might close the eyes again or look at one spot on the floor. Just always trying to direct your attention inward unless instructed otherwise. Take 3 more circles in this direction, and then after your 3, pause in the center and move the other direction. Same breath pattern, inhale forward, exhale back. Using your breath to break up any blockages in the hips, in the spine, in the mind. And take 3 more in this direction, and then after your 3, pause in the center. And in the center, no rush if you're not there yet, we'll do the breath of fire, ego eradicator. So breath of fire, if you're new to this, you can stick out your tongue, pant like a dog, and then you just put your tongue back in your mouth and do that same breath pattern through your nose. So raise your hands, curl the fingers in, thumbs straight up, close the eyes, focus on the spot between the eyebrows, the third eye, begin breath of fire. 3 minutes like this. You'll get into your own rhythm. You're literally pumping the energy from the solar plexus up through the chakra system to the crown of the head, raising your personal vibration. Thumbs straight up, palms facing forward. Imagine the thumbs are like these little antennae, connecting yourself with something greater, larger than you, the infinite. You can label it whatever you want, science, God. Connecting, tapping in, tuning in, and using your breath to move the energy in your body's system. Less than a minute left to go. Really pump the navel, use your breath. Deep inhale, feel the thumbs connect above your head. Extend the fingers straight up. Hold your breath, reach up, stretch up. Keep the arms where they are. Exhale. Inhale again. Reach and stretch and stretch and stretch. Lift the energy. Exhale. We'll do that one more time. Just inhale, fully stretch. Hold. Focus on the space between the eyebrows. And exhale, let the hands swipe down by your sides, touching the floor. Last warm up here. We'll roll over the shins, move right into cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chin, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Go ahead and get started with your own rhythm. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the belly, and exhale, tuck the chin and round. You'll start with probably a pretty slow cat-cow, and then in Kundalini Yoga, we want to start to speed it up gradually, breaking up any blockages in the spine. And actually, when you start to really go fast, your body will naturally begin to produce collagen if you do this quickly for 5 minutes a day. Now we'll all take a deep inhale together, drop the belly, lift the chin, hold. Exhale, round and hold the breath out. And then let the hips set back on the heels, child's pose, forehead touches the mat maybe. Allow yourself to settle. And slowly we'll come to a comfortable, easy pose, seated position. And we'll start our Kriya, or set of exercises for this specific effect. So the first two will be seated. We'll bring our right hand up, and you'll see it's a little angled, elbow in and palm faces down. Now for 1 minute, we're going to simply gaze at our right hand, be completely focused on it, left hand on the opposite knee. You move the hand all the way to the right, center, all the way to the left, center. And you want to try not to move anything else as you're making this very small, deliberate movement. So 1 minute like this, we'll go ahead and start. We're on the clock, gazing at the right hand to the right, center, left, center, right, center. Keep the hand parallel to the floor. Concentrate on the hand. Sometimes your hand will move in one direction a little bit more or less. The direction or the angle may be wrong. You might even find what you want to do isn't happening. You'll be able to see there's a difference between the command you send to your hand and its obedience. Observe this situation. Okay, now bring both hands up, same position. And what we're going to do is bring the hands together, and the pinkies are gonna go down and then up, then both ring fingers down and up, middle, down and up, and then index, down and up. Don't do anything with the thumbs. Start again at the pinkies after that. Same thing, just try to coordinate the movement between those matching fingers. And we're like this for 2.5 minutes. Look at your hands, seriously concentrate and coordinate the movement. Your efforts will show you you have 2 brains, not 1, is what Yogi Bhajan said. Both movements will not be exactly the same no matter what you do. This is a simple physical fact that is very hard to accept. We think that our hands are totally under our control and that they do what we tell them to do. You should be aware that everything is not under your control. It is not a handicap, it is a reality. Focusing on the hands, the movement. Just like with life, when your fingers don't listen, you have a choice, right? You can be like, oh, fingers, or you can be like, ah, fingers. How you face a difficulty is also how you face your success. Okay, now let's stop and stand. 3 minutes. And body proportions like bone length will make this posture what it is for each of us. So we're going to put our hands on our thighs and sit in a chair pose for 3 minutes. Try to keep your spine straight and be really grounded and rooted, and long, deep breathing through the nose. We'll start. Imagine that you're sitting comfortably in a chair. You can keep your eyes open or closed. The eye gaze isn't specified. If you do keep them open, try to gaze at one point for a single focus. We're working with the organs of the body here. We're working with the non-flexibility and rigidity that we've created, with the function of our body, day-to-day usage. So we're purposely commanding our body to be in a position. A rigid position to start to break up some of that rigidity. If the mind starts to chatter, connect it to a mantra. If you have a personal one, use it. If you don't, inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Sat Nam, truth is my identity. You're stronger than you think you are. The body can keep going long after the mind wants to quit. So connect to your strength. Connect to that power of the navel center that we utilize in Ego Eradicator or Breath of Fire. Steady yourself. Ten more seconds, you can do this. Okay, straighten up, shake it out. Good. And then we'll come back to a seated position. And this next posture, we're going to sit on the right heel. Extend the left leg straight out. I'll show you the full pose first, and then I'll show you some modifications as needed. Full pose is to grab the left foot and then lift it 6 inches. Gotta get my balance on my right heel. 6 inches, and then close the eyes, long deep breathing like this. If this isn't happening, lifting your heel or even grabbing the foot, you can stay as so. Hands on the shin. You can also bring the hands down on the floor and just lift too. So find the position that's good for you. We'll be here for a little bit, a minute and a half, and then we'll change our breath pattern. Okay? So go ahead and start in your position. Only 6 inches off the ground with the lifted leg, because we're using this angle for a specific effect on the colon, the digestive system. And if it's too much to lift, just make the modification as needed. And you can bend your knee as needed too to get that lift. Long, deep breathing through the nose. From Yogi Bhajan, he said, in your body, you have an organ called the colon, gives you life, gives you all that your body needs. If you can hold your legs straight and keep it in position for this exercise, one day, you know, we're all working towards it, then you can strengthen your colon. This is one of the many small cleansing kriyas that we do to affect certain important organs in our body. Okay, now stay in the position. I'll start to instruct the next breath. If you can genetically roll your tongue, you're going to, it's a genetic thing, do the Sitali breath. So we'll inhale through the tongue, exhale out the nose. Inhale through the tongue, exhale out the nose, and then close the eyes, continue like this. The Sitali breath is a natural cooling breath. So a fun little hot yogi trick is to use it in the hot room if you're overheating, but that's just for extracurricular activities. Good, and slowly release. Switch the legs around. Sit on the left heel, extend the right leg. Same position with the arm and lifting the heel 6 inches if able. And then again, just start your long, deep breathing through the nose. Stay with this long, deep breathing. You don't even have to look at me for the next instruction. When we enter the second phase on this side, instead of the Sitali cooling breath, we're going to connect with the energy of the right side of the body and do a hot and heavy breath of fire in and out through the nose. Same breath we started with. Go ahead and start now. Pumping the navel. So the left side of the body is associated with the moon, feminine, cooling energy. Right side of the body is associated with the sun, masculine, hot, warming energy. So our breath on each side is also indicative of that. A little more about the Kriya today. What we are doing today is very important. We have one central nervous system. When that one central nervous system goes out of control, the re-entry of prana or life force energy into the physical body is proportionately less. I want you to experience that. I want you to understand that the inflow of the pranic body and the physical body have an established relationship. Last 30 seconds here. Pump the navel as you breathe. And exhale, release, rise up. Now we'll bring the soles of the feet together. This one's fun. I love the fun ones. Guess it depends on your definition. Interlace fingers. You'll bring them around your feet. Keep pressing the soles together. And then we need a balance here. Lift the feet up. We're going to stick out the tongue and breathe like a dog. So what this does is it balances the mucus in the body and it takes away any sexual weakness. So balancing the second chakra. Look at one point so you have one focus here. Breathe deep and rhythmic. Our bodies are complete systems for healing, for energizing, for balancing. Exhale, relax. Very good. We'll come into Cobra Pose. So Cobra Pose, our knees will stay on the floor, kind of like an up dog, but knees on the floor. And then we'll lift up and simply start opening and closing your lips. Just opening and closing the lips here. You can close the eyes. And move rapidly through the lips, open and shut. You'll get a very funny feeling. That's all right. That's the effect we're looking for. So we do a lot of movements in Kundalini yoga that if we just started doing out on the street, people would be like, are you okay? But we're doing it for a very specific effect, to heal our bodies, to raise the energies, to connect the prana today with the physical body. Children naturally do these things. You imagine back when you were a kid, you just naturally kind of do things like this. And you're like, hey, friends, look at this, try it, you know? Okay, now let the lips be still, stay in the pose, just start wrinkling your nose up and down. Wrinkle the nose, wrinkle the nose. Pull your nose upward. It's very relaxing. This exercise can get a lot of hate out of you. So if you've been feeling some, extreme emotion, wrinkle your nose a lot. Just get it out of you. Emotions are okay. It's good to experience them, work through them. Better than like a fake positivity all the time. Better to, just shift things, alchemize it. Become your own self-healer. And then when you master it, you teach others how. Okay, now let the nose be still. Last thing, 1 minute. Just start to roll the jaw, moving your jaw in all directions. Still in Cobra Pose. Like a cow chewing its cud. The lower jaw moving in a circle. Also very relaxing. We hold a lot of tension there, so just let it go. Beautiful. Relax the jaw, press back, child's pose. Let the forehead rest. If you need any other movements before we move into the last exercise for this Kriya, feel free to take them. And now we'll rise up. Comfortable seats. 11 minutes. We're going to, 11 and a half technically, we're going to bring our arms out to the sides and we're simply going to move up and down like we're flying. So get ready and we're on the clock. 11 and a half, flying, flying, flying. Let the eyes close, focus between the eyebrows. Concentrate on flying, feeling the air as you pump the arms. Flying a long distance, fast or slow, you set your own rhythm. Move in any pattern you wish. Whatever rhythm you start with, you have to continue in that rhythm. What we're doing is setting a movement and asking our neuro message system to copy it. It's very important. You must recapture your original pattern and repeat it. It is all happening inside the brain, and the movement of the hands is just a path to create it. It should not hurt. So keep flying, soaring, just like an eagle. And if the mind starts to wander, starts to tell you a story, that's okay. That's normal. The mind is doing what it was made to do. But you always have the choice to connect with something else. Your personal mantra, or inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. You get to choose the frequency you connect with this life. You get to set your pattern. There's a point in Kundalini yoga. If you can, keep the arms straight for this. But there are those points where it's like, ooh, I'm feeling something. If you can power through and just keep going, you can start to break up some of the blockages, the calcium deposits in the shoulders, the patterns and habits of the body, and start to create a new pathway. But likewise, if you do need to, take care of yourself, do so. But also know that you can go a little farther than you think you can. There's an affirmation we use in Kundalini yoga called keep up and you'll be kept up. Meaning if you just try, you just show up, even if you feel like you can't physically or mentally or emotionally handle it, many times the energy of the others in the room can help you keep up. That's why it's so beautiful to gather together and practice together. What a gift. Keep going. And with the eyes closed, you might even imagine you're a bird passing by the clouds, feeling the air in your wings. Use your imagination. Your imagination is how you create and design your life. If you get really good at imagining things, you get really good at creating things, being innovative. If we think of any of these people, iconic people that have created incredible technologies, inventions, they had amazing imaginations. They valued their imagination. They valued their downtime. So imagine you're an eagle flying above the storm clouds, carrying yourself through. more from the Master of Kundalini Yoga on this specific set, this specific Kriya of the relationship between our pranic body and our physical body, and experiencing that as we're doing now. Sometime you might have understood in the simple sense of life that a person has died, and after half an hour they come back. They're alive again, they say certain things, do certain things, and work out things for a couple of hours, and then they die again. It is just that the pranic body retakes the life from the subtle body, pushes it back to the physical body, balances it out, and you are alive. Push it out, and you are dead. That is the driving conclusion. We'll like to feel this relationship so we may know about it. It's the home stretch. Yes, fly. Fly above the storms, fly above the worries, fly above the stress. Fly in the waves of peace, strength, joy. You're literally elevating and uplifting yourself now through your own efforts. Putting in effort, putting in work is one of the things we can do to feel great satisfaction and fulfillment in this lifetime. You put yourself through it now, you feel great the rest of the day. Let the breath regulate through the movement. When the breath is calm, it sends a signal to our nervous system, especially through the nose. It activates the parasympathetic aspect of our nervous system, the reset, renew, I've got this aspect. Soar, feel free, fly. Last minute, think I can go. Any other stories, words, let them fade. I can soar, fly above it all. You showed up today and you are giving yourself an experience that you're creating. You can buy anything with money, but experience is something special, something unique. Now experience this. Hold your arms like still, like an eagle, 1 minute. Really contract every muscle of your arms. Focus at the third eye. Ajna chakra. Feel so strong as well as connected to your inner intuition. Toughen every muscle in your arms, shoulders, and neck. Stretch and toughen. Arms and hands like still. Last 10 seconds, feel strong. Exhale, relax. Whew, nice. Shake it out, give yourself a hug, stretch, move. Well done. So we'll move right into our meditation. And the mantra for this is Har Hare Hari. Har Hare Hari. And we'll keep chanting that for the 11 minutes. Our hands will be up with the Jupiter finger pointing straight up, the pointer index finger. And we'll be making outward circles. Let the eyes close, focus, and just start chanting along with me. Har Hare Hari. 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 Keep the elbows in close. Har Hare Hari. Har Hare Hari. Har Hare Hari. Har Hare Hari. Try to only use the tip of the tongue. Hari. Har Hare 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 Hari. Keep chanting Har Hare Hari. If you do this meditation of your own consciousness, Har Hare Hari. Har Hare Hari. You determine your worth. Nobody else can do it. Whatever worth you give yourself, that shall be. Connect with that. Har Hare Hari. 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 Had 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 Hare Hari. Small rapid outward circles. Hare. Had Hare Hari. Elbows close. Had Hare Hari. 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 The Jupiter finger, index finger, is the commanding finger. You're literally commanding your own self-worth. You are priceless. Had Hare Hari. Had Hare Hari. This sets your fulfillment, your success in your aura, the electromagnetic field. Had Hare Hari. 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 The mantra is a seed mantra, a creation mantra for prosperity and success. So every time your vocal cords chant it, you're tapping into that energy. You're also healing the throat chakra as you chant and use your voice. Had Hare Hari. 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 Experience your own success this last minute and a half, your own fulfillment, your own prosperity. Experience it in your body system to make it a reality, to extend yourself beyond physical capacities, harnessing an infinite power, an infinite strength, tapping into that energy with the Jupiter finger as a little antenna. Had Hare Hari. 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 Now go as fast as you can with this circle. We'll change the mantra to had, 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 had. Quick, quick. Had, 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 had. Exhale, relax. Just be still. Notice. No right, no wrong. Observing what is, observing your inner world. Make really clear in your mind's eye what fulfillment looks like to you. Use your imagination to create in your mind's eye your own fulfillment and success for the next 30 seconds here. Now exhale. Begin to move onto your back for final relaxation and a little bit of gong therapy to reset the nerves. Sometimes the feet fall asleep, and if you need to shake them out, do it. Everything settling. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Just allow the body to relax as you feel the vibrations of the gong. Allow these healing words to completely fill your body from the toes to the crown of your head. Imagine them fill even the electromagnetic field around the body, the aura. Now begin to rub the palms and the soles of the feet together, dispersing that energy in your body system. And when you feel good about that movement, roll onto one side, and then we'll meet in a comfortable seated position. Bring the palms to the center of the chest in your seat. We'll chant one long sat and a short nam to close our class. Exhale out all your breath. Inhale, prepare. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. If you have questions, please let me know. It's been a while since we've